Hi Benji, it's me, Uma, and we're going to read another story. And it's one of my really favourite stories that I love to read, and it's really Australian too. And it's called Wombat Stew. And I wonder what it's about. Oh, there's a big sticker there. But there's a big emu, and there's a platypus, and there's a wombat. And you know what? How do you think he's feeling? I think he's got his little claws up to his mouth, and I think he may be feeling a bit frightened. So one day on the banks of the Billabong, a very clever dingo, oh no, here we go, caught a wombat and decided to make gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy wombat stew. However, when wombat's friends decide to help, things go very, very wrong for poor dingo. Or maybe not so poor dingo. This book was written by Marcia K. Vaughan and illustrated by Pamela Lofts. One of my favourites, Benji. And look, it belonged to your auntie. It belonged to Gabrielle. I think Gabrielle enjoyed this book too. Wombat Stew. Out in the bush. Oh, look, let's read this. I love this. One day, on the banks of a billabong, a very clever dingo caught a wombat. Do you think he's feeling impressed? Yes, he's pretty impressed by his efforts. Wonder who's in there, in the hole in the gum tree. Who's that looking at that cheeky dingo? Poor wombat. And decided to make wombat stew. Wombat stew. Oh, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy wombat stew. Platypus came ambling up the bank. Ah, g'day, dingo, he said, snapping his bill. What's all that water for? Oh, I'm brewing up a gooey, chewy stew with that fat wombat, replied Dingo with a toothy grin. Look at his teeth. Ugh. There was a kookaburra in the hole in the tree. If you ask me, said Platypus, the best thing for a gooey stew is mud. Big blops of billabong mud. Blops of mud. Dingo laughed. What a good idea, righto. In they go. Ooh, never thought of that. Don't think Kookaburra's impressed. So Platypus scooped up big blops of mud with his tail and tipped them into the billy can. Around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. Wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy. Wombat stew. Always getting excited. Waltzing out from the shade of the ironbarks came Emu. She arched her graceful neck over the brew. Oh, Dingo, she fluttered. What have we here? Gooey, chewy wombat stew, boasted Dingo. Oh, look, if only it were a bit more chewy, she sighed. But don't worry, a few feathers will set it right. Feathers? Dingo smiled. Oh, that would be chewy. Righto, in they go. So, into the gooey brew, Emu dropped her finest feathers. Around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. Wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew. Old blue-tongued the lizard, came sliding off his sun's soaked spoon. Oh, silly Dingo, he hissed. There are no flies in this stew. You can't be wombat stew without crunchy flies in it. And he stuck out his bright blue tongue. There's a lot to be said for flies, agreed Dingo, rubbing his paws together. Righto, in they go. So, Lizard snapped 100 flies from the air with his long tongue and flipped them into the gooey, chewy stew. Around and around and around the bubbling Billy Dingo danced and sang. Wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew. Look at the expression on the emu. That silly dingo, he's saying. Up through the red dust popped Echidna. Hey, wait a bit, not so fast, he bristled, shaking the red dust from his quills. Now, I've been listening to all this advice, and take it from me. For a munchy stew, you need slugs and bugs and creepy crawlies. Ooh, really? Ooh, poking him in the tummy. Dingo wagged his tail. Why, I should have thought of that. Righto, in they go. So Echidna dug up all sorts of creepy crawlies and dropped them into the gooey, chewy, crunchy stew. My goodness, there's an assortment of interesting bugs and creepy crawlies in the bush. The very clever dingo stirred and stirred, all the while singing, guess what? Wombat stew, hot and spicy, oh, so nicey, wombat stew. Just then, the sleepy-eyed koala climbed down the scribbly gum tree. Oh, look here, he yawned. Any bush cook knows, you can't make a spicy stew without gum nuts. Oh, leave it to a koala to think of gum nuts. Dingo laughed and licked his whiskers. Righto, in they go. And into the gooey, chewy, crunchy, munchy stew, koala shook lots and lots of gum nuts. Look at all of those gum nuts going into the stew. Aha! Cried Dingo. Now my stew is missing only one thing. What's that? Asked the animals. That fat wombat. Oh, wait, stop. Hang on, Dingo. You can't put that wombat into the stew yet. Oh, no. Why not? Because you haven't tasted it yet. All righto, I'll taste it. And that very clever dingo, he bent over the billy and took a great big slurp of the stew. I'm poisoned, he howled. You've all tricked me. Oh no. And he dashed away deep into the bush, never again to sing wombat stew, crunchy, oh gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. And so the wombat escaped, and all his friends looked after him, and then they probably had a bit of a song and a dance and a party after that. And the dingo raced off deep into the bush, never again to sing that song. Well, Benji, I really hoped you like wombat stew. It's one of my favourite. And I've got lots of favourites that I can't wait to read to you. So I'll catch up with you another time, and have a lovely time with your mummy and daddy reading these stories. And I will see you and talk with you very, very soon. Love you lots. Bye.